last week I was, I'll be honest, I was having a bit of a tough time, and I listened to your boy talk about, his depression and watching football or soccer, as we call it over here. And I just want to thank you boys for going that extra step and getting the guy from Andy's Man Club to come on. And I wasn't even supposed to listen to that call, but I was having a tough time that Thursday. Like, I go into some dark places sometimes, and I actually finished work early. I listened to that call. I'll be honest, I was bawling my eyes out in the car driving home. But just a couple of things that he hit on, like, he's got loads of actors that goes to his group. I've been acting for pretty much 30 years of my life. I first had thoughts of taking my own life at 9 years old. So I've had to deal with that for a long, long time. And he spoke about saving one person, and I can honestly say that phone call, I think crying is a stress reliever for me, certainly. And that phone call, it took me out of a place where I was. And the next day I managed to get up and take my dog for a walk, and I saw my boy in the evening. And, it was those are sometimes things that I find very hard to do. So I just, from the bottom of my heart, I really just wanted to thank you guys for, even though I was thousands and thousands of miles away, you taking action and getting that guy to come on and him to speak about it. And I think sometimes it is about talking for us, but sometimes it's about hearing that other people have those same problems and go through those same difficulties. And, I attend a group here, and they changed my life. I understand myself a whole lot better than I did 5 or 6 years ago when I was in a probably even worse place. But, it made a difference in my life. So it helped me, kind of change my perspective for, that built up over 2 or 3 days. So I just really wanted to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart, and just so you know that those conversations, those interviews, those just talking about it, makes such a big difference for me. So,
Adam, let me ask. Thank you for your kind words. First, do you have someone that you can talk to on a regular basis if ever you need that?
Well, I used to go to a group, and obviously with COVID, they haven't opened up anymore. So I'll be honest, all my friends and family are back home in England, but I have an American son that I need to stay here for. So not really, not so much at the moment. But I will say one thing about the group. For the first time ever, when I went to one of these groups, it gave me the ability to be honest, to open up, to talk freely about stuff that I'd never spoken to anyone about. So, these groups, they are life-saving. And, when you look at the statistics of, the biggest killer of men aged 45 and below in England, I think 4 out of 5 people in America are men that take their own lives. These things are huge. These groups are huge. And, I'm looking forward to the day when I can, get back into a group and have a chat. But I've got my good old mum.
Good. Well, listen, a couple of things I'll say on the back of that. Firstly, we're going to get you mentioned Andy's Man Club. We're going to get them back on soon. I think it's quite important, not just for, for people like yourself, but for maybe people that don't even know they've got problems. I think it's quite important that we get someone on from Andy's Man Club back on a regular basis. So we'll get them. And also, listen, I've said it before to callers, if ever you need to call someone and there's no one about, you can always call us here at talkSPORT, not just this show, but any show, anytime, day or night. And if you don't want to come on air, someone will go into the gallery and they'll speak to you and help you out and get you through the dark times. There's always someone about for you, Adam.